I'm gonna put in our address here. Let's go with 343. Let's go with Burlington, countries Canada, Ontario. Let's stick with this one. Okay. And primary phone number. They don't call you, but you know, you can just again, you can put 2 emails and you can put a preferred one. Like I said before, please make sure that you have access to this email maybe on your phone, because sometimes if they want to request more information, they might just email you. They don't really call you as much. They'll email you more. The email communication is much faster. Okay, so pre-law education would be anything like your BA. I did the 5-year course in India, so BA LLB was mine. You could go for anything pre-law, which is like your BA, your bachelor's. Some people do criminology or whatever. So basically, this is before you did your LLB. If it's a combined course, then yes, you can. Did you obtain any university education prior to your legal education? So in my case, it was no, but let's go for the normal ones. Yes. So please provide original transcripts of pre-law, which would be for, let's take an example. It's Bachelor's of Arts, BA, or BCom or something like that. And then we're just gonna add the information here, and we're going to put it here, the city, degree obtained, start date, and date it ended. So in my case, I'm just gonna go no, and I'm gonna go next because I did a 5-year course. So now legal education, this is one of the most important things. We need to arrange the official final transcripts directly to go to the NCA, the Federation of Law Societies of Canada, by the institution. In my case, I did it from Punjab University, Chandigarh, so I contacted them and they directly sent my transcripts to the NCAs, and that is how I got my assessment. So I'm just gonna add right here. So I did mine in India. Let's just like that. Okay. Institution. Punjab University. Okay, so I put institution Punjab University, city Chandigarh. Degree obtained was BA LLB 5-year integrated course. They have a lot of options in this, so you can pick out whatever you did. Mode of study was in class. Language of study was English. This is something they've changed from when I filled out my documents, was the last name on documents. This was my name then on the documents, and then I've just added dates, date started, date complete, and okay, let's proceed. Okay, so this is the record of my legal education. In case you have done any masters, you can also include it right over here. Masters in law, or you know. So now this is a bit complicated for a lot of people. So people who did law in the certain country, they did law in right after take a license, and obviously some people who apply for the NCAs also have a lot of practice. So wherever you've taken your license, you have to mention the places, and you have to arrange a letter of good standing from the bar, and any official transcripts. So in India, I believe you only need the letter of good standing and the license, and you need like a letter from the bar association as well. Again, the documents are supposed to be directly sent to the Federation of Law Societies, the NCAs, from the bar council or the bar where you've taken it. So are you licensed to practice in law in jurisdiction? Let's just put yes and see what comes up. So for example, if you've been practicing in India or UK, or any other country. And if you started off with India, then moved to the UK, and now want to move to Canada, you'd have to put Indian license, your UK license, and that's about it. So in my case, I did not practice anywhere, so I would just go for no. But in case you do have that, I think you should put this in. This is very important because later on, this is going to be a very big detail in your assessment, and especially for your articling as well, in case you want to go for an exemption, depending on the province you are going to work in. So work experience. Now please upload a detailed resume of legal and non-legal work experience. So by this, the NCA just wants to see your profile. They want to know what you've been doing. Again, PDF only. Please make sure it's in this file size, which is 500 KB. I have made another video, and I can link it down below, which talks about how to make a resume on Canadian standards. Honestly, just keep it clean, basic. Don't add your picture in the resume. I don't think NCA would want to see a picture on a legal resume, but they just want to know your work experience, either it's legal or non-legal. You can add your internships and everything, but don't make it longer than 2 pages because it's just going to be too much, and I think it's going to exceed the file size. So I'm just going to go next for now. Okay, so it's going to tell me to add a resume. I'm just going to add a resume and just come back. Okay, so once you've updated or added your resume, you can even download it, whatever you've updated here. That's how it's going to come once you've uploaded it. Okay, let's move on to the next step. So the next one is a photo. They need a photo of your government issued ID, and your name in your application must match your name on your ID. Make sure that you're not using a document which the names don't match, and then you can just follow these guidelines and upload your picture. You can even upload your passport. I think I'm gonna have to upload my ID. Just give me 1 second. So I uploaded my picture, and on the next page they're talking about a declaration and waiver. Again, it talks about the confirmation of the information you've provided. Your name should be authentic, the ID should be authentic, and there have been cases before where the educational documents have been wrong. So in this case, you know, they're just gonna ask you for a waiver, and that you consent and all this. I'm just going really slow so you guys can read it. So again, let's go and say I confirm. Next. Okay, so this is the payment which is going to be due in the end, and this is whatever talks about your details, and then you can enter your card details and you can proceed. I'm not going to go ahead of this because I've already done my NCAs and the exit, but I really hope that this video has helped you with the process, because a lot of people did DM me asking me about how to go about and what are the required documents. I'm going to put a list down of the required documents you can prepare and have them ready before you actually start your process with the NCA assessment. It does take 3 to 4 weeks minimum to get your assessment, so don't worry about it. But one tip is that you need to have an email which you have access to, just in case if you want to go back and forth. And with the bar council and with educational documents, you can straight away message or you can email the NCA. I'm just gonna go on to their contact page, and they are definitely very responsive. So these, I think the general inquiries is something where they respond in 2 or 3 working days. And you can even call them, but they're more responsive on their email, just in case if you guys have any questions. I really hope this video has helped you, and let me know in the comments about your assessment, where are you at in your journey, and if you need any more help. Thank you. Bye-bye.